game. Now see here, I don't know why Decimate is pressing this, because red armor is up. And yes, he's finally trying to make a play for Mega, but he's weak as hell.
And he shot the wall like 3 times in a row.
Oh, nice. That was impressive. 1 minute to go, 3
That's
frags.
what I was looking for.
This is possible. Let's see if Decimate can pull this thing into a tie. Passing up health that he desperately needs. Arjang to 50 health. I think he just thinks that he has been lost, but
there's
really
4.
Isn't. It really isn't lost. It's 2 frags, and he's found his opponent. He can do this. He just needs to chase and dodge those nades. Oh, walks into 1. That. Ooh.
And there's a nice jump to the red, and that's going to put him at 52-100, giving him enough stack to really do some damage against Vicious right now. But we got 20 seconds left on the clock here. Right down in the portal yellow, it's going to go to Decimate, and right now this is just soaking up way too much time. 10 seconds for 2 frags. This is going to require a miracle.
And Decimate is stepping away from nades that he could jump over. Yeah. So nice comeback though, bringing it within 2. Right at the end, but Vicious is going to hang on to his crown. Let's see who we have next up to try to steal it away.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, there's our countdown.
Here we go. This could be interesting. We're going to watch Disaster out of the gates. And we see a trade-off of, oh, lack of weapons is going to push Disaster off of Mega. And that's why you saw at the beginning of DM6 a couple of maps ago that choice to get Rocket before going for red. Well, we saw basically the logic behind such a move.
Him down.
Yeah.
Wow, very aggressive play from Vicious here as he just chases Disaster through the teleporter once, twice, and 3 times with that LG. You know, honestly, Disaster could have mounted up a comeback there, but Vicious really wanted it, and he got it, making that the first frag.
Yeah, well, and it really just sort of shows you that, you know, sometimes people are so focused on getting, you know, some of the power-ups, you know, like a Mega or Armor, right at the start. They kind of forget, well, hey, you know, if I run into my opponent with my pants down and no weapons, I'm not leaving this thing with a happy anus. So, you know.
The fact that you run for somebody with your pants down just speaks wonders, Greased.
I'd kind of like to see you try that, just for the spectacle.
Keep the pants around your ankles, though. See how fast you can run.
Run, boy. Well, we have the Vicious make yet another Mega grab.
Oh yeah, we're doing Quake Live, right?
Right.
This is not in Deliverance.
Not this again.
Live.
Yeah.
Squeal, boy. All right.
It's
right
happening.
now, though, we started in the warm-up. Vicious's LG is far superior than Disaster's, and so I think that we're going to see a one-sided match at this point. Because LG, in my opinion, is the strongest weapon on this map. It's also, given the structure of the map, it's the most effective weapon. If your LG is not on,
Yeah, the fact that Vicious,
well, you probably won't win.
the fact that Vicious has timing on everything right now, and for God's sakes, his plasma is just about as accurate as his lightning gun right now, which is disgusting. That's gonna give him the game if this keeps up.
And he just has this amazing veracity and ferocity that's just plunging him through any fight he gets into. I mean, he's just like, you could just see his energy just sparking out of his fingers here. Jeez, man.
Hey, it's Thesaurus Night on QLTV.
And those nades aren't particularly doing a lot of damage, but just coming through a teleporter and having a nade in your face, it's a little upsetting, just that factor in and of itself. And right now we're looking 11-0, almost halfway through the map, and Vicious is just jeez. I want to go into like my big angry man voice right now because that's the way that Vicious just feels me. He's just eat lightning, shit thunder, that kind of thing, you know?
There you go. Alright, so I'm going to hop over and take a look at Disaster. We're at the halfway point here. Now, one thing that I'm seeing is that when Disaster spawns, yeah, he's not strafe jumping at all, so he's moving through the map slower. And then he's also really predictable with his movement. So this thing is going to wind up...
1 minute left to go here.
It's probably going to be 30
I want to say
0.
Yeah, I want to say at least maybe 10 of his 28 frags have been conversion frags.
I don't know. The LG is working out for Disaster there. I might see a frag for the other side.
Make our words, Disaster.
Oh yes, a nameless place. I want to see a nameless place game after this.
What was the name of that place?
Not again.
Name.
Please no. Alright, so it will be 29-0 at the buzzer. 27% accuracy, lightning gun being the best weapon for the Vicious. Disaster ended with a 26% best weapon being the machine gun, and that is usually an indication that you've been spawning a lot. I'm trying to fix my name, but apparently with my colorization and my clan tag, it's too much for the game to handle.
Yeah. Devastation had the same issue, but here we are with the start. Redshift grabbing that red armor and grenade launcher there. Mega still being up. And it's going to be... Vicious is actually waiting for it. Their nice little ambush. Wow. Redshift taking up a couple rockets. That was beautiful, but Redshift is going to be able to grab that yellow, but not without catching some rocket splash from Vicious. Holy crap. Redshift is just having to watch his back now. Mega in about 10. And just like we were talking about, Red is kind of putting this a little bit slower. He's creeping around a bit more, going into silent running. But Vicious grabs that first frag with the shotgun. Beautiful one.
Although he's in a bit of a bad way here, Redshift has the dominant position and forces Vicious off. Red will go to Redshift. And Vicious, though, still pretty well stacked. We're not going to see Mega for another 20 seconds. And that means, yeah, Vicious is waiting for Red. So that's going to give both yellows to Redshift. Redshift actually is in better shape here with 120 and 144 on his stack. Next play is going to be at Mega, but Red coming up at roughly the same time. Let's see if we have an exchange of items. It's going to be both showing up at Red. It's going to be picked up by Redshift. 14 health for Redshift. Vicious is going to be able to grab that Mega and keep him in the game. He's going to be going hunting for those yellow armors. And that's going to put him in a better position. Redshift is still pretty weak here. 34 health. Redshift might be able to get this red armor if he acts quick. Nope, not quick enough. He went for health, and it wasn't enough to keep him alive, so now Vicious will get red, and will be perfectly set up in order to get Mega in the next 5 seconds. So I think that was a bit of a mistake by Redshift regarding his choice. I would have gone for the armor and then gotten the teleporter health down below.
And Redshift is currently peeking around, looking for that red, realizing, oh shit, Vicious grabbed it, and it's going to lose it. And here he is with only 33 armor to talk about, but he's going to be able to not be able to grab that yellow armor there, and Vicious is going to be able to just blow him out of the water there. Not having that yellow armor there was costly.
Well, that was another mental mistake there by Redshift. He should have heard that rocket jump. You know, Vicious just did a rocket jump and sat there and waited for him to come around the corner. Now this is a nice choice of Plasma, and Vicious made the right choice, switching up to LG. That's the perfect counter to that situation, and it's the reason why he's still alive. Now, I think here, Redshift needs to figure out where Vicious is and not be there. There he goes. He gets the first shot. That's going to give him a chance to at least come out to the middle of the map. He won't be able to get Mega, but he can definitely do some damage here. Oh, he misses the shot, and that's going to cost him his life. Although Vicious just ran out of LG cells. Oh, that saved Redshift's life, because Vicious could have gone up strong there, but could not without the right weapon. So that was a saving grace there.
It was a bit of a surprise for Vicious's part. I'm sure he was not expecting Red to be there. Rockets were ready and waiting, but he did all right enough there, being able to get out and grabbing that Mega here. And he's going to be able to put on a good fight.
Yeah, I've swapped
nice bounce out there with a follow by the LG. And Redshift really just lost it there. The LG was just about nigh impossible to dodge there from Vicious.
Yeah, and we saw it all last map.